So, you wish to know the ways of the fallow? Well, come with me, my friend. I will teach you everything I have to offer. Alright, here we are in the lovely Te Aroa Reserve, good old New Zealand. Now, zones. I pretty much have all my tents set up at all my zones, and you can see I have a whole bunch of zones here, a whole bunch of zones running all the way from the bottom of Lake. Oh no, not the name. Like that one right there. So set the time to 11:30. Just run this lake. I suggest on this side so you can spot to the right. Just go up from there. And this is just a red deer zone. You won't have any on this side. You won't have any fallow deer on that side. You shouldn't, at least. I never had. Now these are just single zones for me, but they could be different for you. This one was a herd zone. I shot it down, so that means there's all twos there. But you're going to need to run up all the coastline. I got a couple zones here, all shot down. But this entire coastline. This one was where my great one spawned at. Nope, this one was. This one is a single zone. This one, the big man himself spawned in, but just keep running up this entire coastline. And just keep going until you get to here. This is where they'll stop. They don't go any farther. Now, you want to switch sides. I'd suggest start here, because you could, while you were running on this side, you could probably have spotted across and gotten all those zones. But, look for your zones over here. All of these. Keep checking. And then this is the good area to stop at. And then we got this lake. It's good for others, but I don't really like it, because I have a whole bunch of single zones here. But this is a pretty good lake. It's got a whole bunch of zones. It's got 7, I believe. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these are all fallow zones. And you'll have one here. I haven't seen anyone else that has more than one there. And you could have some here. I accidentally shot down a zone. I used to have 2 here, but I shot one down. So that's all where you need to check for your zones. Now on to the tips and tricks on how to kill multiple fallow quickly. Now you see what this 3 did. It put its head down and started drinking. Check out this little trick. It doesn't flee. It gets stuck in the animation. So, if you want to kill a whole bunch of them fast, wait till one of them drops their head down, kill a different one, and while the others are fleeing, that one's going to stay there. And that's an easy, like, 2 or 3 kills each and every zone, because they just won't move after they get out of the animation for like a solid 5 seconds, which gives you plenty of time to line up another shot and take it out. Now earlier I mentioned I shot down a couple of my zones. Now what that means is I was doing herd management for this grind, and I still am. But in a nutshell, what that means is you take zones you don't like and you fill them up with 2s. I just freaking killed a doe. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, getting a shot, super long shot, never gets old. Herd management. You take zones that you don't enjoy shooting at, or they just don't have enough bucks, and you shoot them down and keep their respawning only until you get 2s in that spot that you don't like. Then you pick up your tent and tripod and you go somewhere else. And you shouldn't get any other different respawns there. But if your respawns are getting a little weird, go check out a zone that you picked up a tent at and just give it a gander. You might have something hiding there. Who knows? Now, this next zone is the perfect place to show off the next trick on getting multiple fallow down in one go. Now, if you fire off 2 shots in quick succession of each other, what they'll do is the fallow will run, but then they'll start walking. But you can only do that if you shoot 2 shots quickly right after one another. Because if they're too spread apart, then they won't stop and go to walking. You can shoot a deer, and then the ones around it will turn around. If I hit a female, I hate the females, dude, so much. They get in the way. But see, I fired off 2 shots in quick succession, and they went to walking. So if you can line it up correctly, you can drop them just like that. Oh my god. That never happens. I'm usually a terrible shot on those. Now this is about all I wanted to cover. Keep in mind, this is just a little quick guide to give you a helping hand on the old fallow grind. But that's gonna wrap it up for this. If you want to see more, click the like. That will motivate me to do more. If you want to go that extra mile, go ahead and subscribe.
Oh my god.
You don't have to, but that would be just magical if you would. That's gonna be it. So, goodbye.